Hey everybody, Constipated Burrito Cage here with my next Let's Play for Let's Play Pikmin. I'm excited about this Let's Play. I love this game so much. And I am so psyched for Pikmin 3. I made my decision to get a Wii U solely on that. But so, let's get a start on with this. I went ahead of this and made a new file for myself and an opening cutscene. It's space, the final frontier. Except it's not Star Trek, it's Pikmin. My name is Captain Almar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out, and I awoke on the surface of a weird planet with so many parts lost. The skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate this planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support system can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then, no! Better not think about it. I must find the missing ship parts! So that is the main conflict of this game. You are an employee at an international, space freight company called Hokatate Freight. That's not really explained until the next game, but okay, so basic controls, control stick is move, obviously, and now it's gonna talk more about stuff as we get into it, so let's just walk around this place, and, yeah, so you got some stuff, and, oh my god, what is that? It's a thing! Oh my god, it's alive. Pew. A strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. It then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I shall call this an onion too. So this is an onion. Quite useful. And, we'll see that in a bit. And hey look, it's a thing! It's the seed! It has sprouted, and has a leaf, and it's glowing red. The seed that the onion dropped took root in the soil and has now produced an adorable little sprout. The sprout emits a strange light, and it sways back and forth without benefit of wind. I cannot help but think that it's calling to me. I'm compelled. I must approach it and press A. So, clearly I'm playing the GameCube version of this. I have the Wii version, but I like the GameCube better. And also the GameCube's in my room, and I don't want to have to bring the Wii in here, so. I love this music that plays with those. Look at him, he's so cute. Extraordinary! When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Picking it has done no visible damage. It just stands there staring at me. Its shape is similar to the Pig brand carrots I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. Here I am stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. I shall try to grab it and throw it with A, and I will call it to my side with B. Perhaps it will react to C and X as well. So, yeah, following controls. Holding controls appear to allow me several viewpoints. L, rotate the camera. Hold to follow the cursor. R, zoom in and out. Z, change angle. I must survive. I need to familiarize myself with these controls and my surroundings. So, that's a really odd scientific experiment. Like, hey, I found this weird creature. I'm gonna throw it. Who does that? I mean, is that what scientists, like, do when they discover a new species of animal? Like, hey, look, it's a squirrel. I'm gonna throw it. Okay, so, walk around. Grab A. You hold the Pikmin. You can hold A as long as you can hold on to it as long as you hold the A button. You release A, and it'll throw it to the spot where your cursor is when you release it. Whoa. What does this Pikmin think of me? I must observe its reactions, and more things I try, the more reactions I can catalog. I shall attempt to grab and throw it with A and call it to my side with B. Press... I've sort of been doing this already. So press B, it whistles, and it calls all unattentive Pikmin to your side. C-stick, sort of like control it around. Plays like a happy little tune and that stuff. And you press X, and it disbands all Pikmin. And also, once you get other Pikmin, then it groups them. But, let's see here. So let's kill this thing. As your main attack of Pikmin is throwing them at stuff. Like these pellet posses right here, then you can press A, throw it, and it will grab it and carry it back to the onion instinctually, and the onion will take it and use it to produce more seeds. So this is the reproductive system of Pikmin. Astonishing! The onion has sown more seeds, and the small red pellet the Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower appears to be some type of food that can propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more. So, yeah, Pikmin 6. Exciting, isn't it? They take stuff and they carry it to their ship and it makes more of them. So you pluck Pikmin with A. If you just keep pressing A, then it'll keep picking more Pikmin. Oh yeah, so camera controls. There's three aspects. Well, L just follows the camera behind you. R, this is the middle aspect. There's far away, and then there's close up. I play with middle aspect most of the time, occasionally going to far away if I need to look over something. Then Z, it goes from like a top view to a angled behind view. I go with this standard view that it sets up for you just because it's nice and easy. So this day of Pikmin is different than the rest of them, so don't really get used to this whole situation that we're in currently. Oh yeah, now that I have more Pikmin, I'll show this. Show the C-stick thing more. It does all of them. It's good for carrying stuff or whatever. And then you should also have multiple Pikmin on a carrying piece. The number on the bottom is the amount of Pikmin you have, and the number on top is the required amount. Typically, you'll be able to have like about double the amount. There's another thing I would explain, but I don't feel like dragging this video out too long, because this is like the one day in Pikmin that will allow you to make it as long as you want. Other days are divided into section, or divided into like time intervals, I guess, from morning to night, and you can't survive on the service at night, so at night the day ends. But let's see here, just sort of solo type controls. I'm gonna zoom in for this. With Olimar, if you just press A, then he punches stuff, so you can kill stuff by yourself. Down at the bottom of the screen, there's... I'm gonna try and put my cursor over it, where my arrow is pointing. There's the picture of Olimar and the green circle. The green circle is your health bar, so Olimar can die. Try to avoid that. That one right there with the picture of the Pikmin is the Pikmin that you will currently... If you grab, you'll currently have it. So, like, that doesn't really matter now because all we have is green leaf Pikmin, or is red leaf Pikmin. Then, here is the number of Pikmin that you have in your party with you. You can have up to 100. And then here is the number of Pikmin in the field at the current time. So, once again, up to 100. Like, so if I just throw 3 of them, then see I have 4 here in my party, and then there's 7 on the field. Then I bring back up and have 7. Then here is 7, which is the total amount of Pikmin that you have on the field and the onions with your party. Then there's also multiple types of these pellets. There's the 1, the 5, 10, and 20. 1 is the most common. But we'll get more into this later, but there's different colors of Pikmin. There's the primary colors, red, yellow, and blue. And pellets will, according to color, it will depend how many Pikmin you get from each one. So say I have, like, if I have a red pellet and I carry it to the red onion, then I get 5. If I carry, like, a red pellet to, like, the yellow onion, then I get, like, 3. It is typically half if you don't get the right color to the right onion. Except for in the case of 1, in which it will give you 2 if you carry it to the same onion color, and only 1 if you carry it to a different onion color. But more on that later when we have other types of Pikmin, and I can actually somewhat demonstrate that. But, let's see here. So on this first day, you can harvest, I believe, 20 Pikmin. It's a good strategy to just wait on plucking Pikmin because Pikmin have a growth cycle similar to flowers, where they'll grow from leaf to bud to flower. Flower being the most, I guess, advanced and perfect species of Pikmin, whereas leaf is the weakest. It doesn't really have much to do with attack power that I know of, but it has speed, and that is a big factor because a lot of this game, the key to doing good in this game is having good time management, and which is something you'll figure out as you go through it, I guess. But also attributes of red Pikmin. Red Pikmin have the most attack power, and they are impervious to fire. Other Pikmin have other stats that I will go over as I get to them. But you see here you have this this box here, and it's got a number 10 on it. Okay, that didn't help at all. But if you walk up to it, then your Pikmin sort of get onto it. You press the C stick and they push them on it. And if you have more than 10, then they will push it. There's not too many of those boxes like that, but that's how they work. Just so you know. The Pikmin are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. I shall sum up all I've learned of Pikmin conduct. Approach and press A to pick sprouts, press A to grab Pikmin, release to throw, press B to call them, X to dismiss, C to command and control the group, L, R, and Z controls perspective. I shall record all of this in my computer. I can press Y to access the computer. So, yeah, press Y to access the computer. At the left, it has the sort of stats about Pikmin, like you have 14 in your party, none in the onion, and 0 free currently. Then at the bottom, 0 out of 30 ship parts. So there's 30 ship parts. You have 30 days, 30 ship parts. So if you can get 1 ship part each day, then you're doing good. Then on the side there's stuff that we'll get into later. There's nothing there now. Let's see, what does R do? And it shows controls. So if you ever have issues with stuff, then there you go. And just like a fun little Easter egg you can do on the D-pad on the GameCube controller. I have no clue how to do this on the Wii, so don't ask me about that. But press down. Oh, don't work today. Damn it. Okay, next episode I'll talk about that. And what is that thing over there? It's a thing with pistons. Amazing! There's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me. But how will I get it back to the dolphin? So, well, that answer should be obvious to you. Pikmin, duh. But we need 20, and we only have 14. So, well, let's go up here and see if we can harvest more stuff. Hey, look at that, we can. What do you know? Okay, well, let's get this one up here, and get that one, and get that one. And I was wrong about number. You can get 25 on the first day, not 20. So that's a good number to go into the next day with. You definitely want to get as many Pikmin as you can. That is one of my strategies. A lot of people in this game, they just sort of like go with like the bare minimum that they need to be able to pass. I just harvest a shit ton of them just because. And then they become pretty expendable, and if you lose Pikmin, then it doesn't totally screw you over. That's just how I've always done it. But, yeah, lots of Pikmin getting harvested now. We got 25. And something nice about this game, a day in this game is approximately 15-ish minutes, so I will be having short episodes. When many Pikmin seeds sprout at once, I find it rather tedious to pluck them from the ground individually. My wife always told me I was no good at routine tasks. I guess I'll try and get it done with at once by repeatedly tapping A until I pick all the Pikmin from the ground. I've noticed that when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement and are flushed with bright color. At other times, they revert to a paler hue and give off a dim glow. Paying close attention to these differences is bound to help me distinguish between Pikmin. Then it shows a cute little picture. That is actually a helpful thing to explain, especially for the beginning player, but I know a lot of people, first time playing, is like, I don't need to know controls, I'll figure that shit out on my own. Okay, but now that we have 25 Pikmin, we'll do the thing here that will, the main point of this day, get the engine. And, if you press A by a ship part, then it gives you a little description of it. Dolphin's main engine. Now it was pure luck that I found this piece first. With this, I can at least lift off. And so Pikmin are gonna carry that back to your ship, not their ship. They somehow know not to bring it back to their ship, but to bring it to your ship instead. How they know this? No clue. But yeah. But yeah, short episodes, that's gonna be nice. Because the only thing that's gonna piss me off is I typically, when I play this game, I play like 10 days at least, probably, in the first time, on my first go at it. And then just like finish it in like a few more plays of it. But I'm only doing 3 episodes a week. So only 3 days. But the ship automatically repairs itself. So advanced. And it makes itself nice and usable now. So good. And it's shiny. Oh, glorious. With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back towards home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. But what has become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow. So that will automatically end the day for you, and you get this day ending sequence every time you do something. Pikmin that are with you, the Pikmin automatically go back to your onion if they are within your party. That is something important to know. So if you have Pikmin randomly scattered through the thing not in your party, and the day ends, they get left behind and die. Alright? Because, yeah, stuff. One day since impact, I've somehow managed to launch the dolphin, but I was surprised to see the onion left off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface, or if they merely decide to join me for other reasons. Either way, it seems they will help me again tomorrow. Dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Hocotate. Analysis shows these support systems will function for another 29 more days. How can I repair my dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below, as it holds the key to my survival. I name it the Forest of Hope. I explore it tomorrow. So when you make it here, it shows stats of the day. Pikmin population, total 25. Today's change in Pikmin, it shows a little bar chart. Over like the dots, those represent the time thing, which will get more explained in tomorrow. Tomorrow within the game, not like tomorrow. Day 1, ship log 1. Sprouted today 25, total 25, lost in battle 0, because we couldn't lose any battles today, because nothing there was to battle. Left behind, they automatically all go with you today. So 25 red Pikmin, 1 ship parts remaining 29, days remaining 29. All that wonderful stats, let's save, and I guess that's where I'm going to end it off here. So, actually I guess I'll explain the map since I'm here. So it's got the map, you know, and there it's got the little picture of it. Top left shows the name of the place, impact site. Day 2, top right. Then at the bottom it shows stats about what you have, and press Y to get to the ship log and read your diary entries. I don't really know why you would want to do that unless you get really bored. So then below were the little picture of the place. It says parts in this area and it has stars. So there's 2 in that one. We have 1. And then in here there is 7, I believe. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. There's 8 in here. So yeah, a lot more abundance of parts in there. But we'll be getting there tomorrow to the Forest of Hope. And if you like what you saw, please subscribe to my videos. It'd be very appreciated. And until next time, this has been Constipated Burrito Cage. Peace out and have a great day. Bye, people.